Unvaccinated populations tend to congregate in single places. And so you may have a group of people who all feel strongly about not vaccinating, and so they often do activities together. And because of that, if they are exposed, you have a ripe place to create a large population contracting that disease.
It is very hard to see these kids treating them because there's not a lot we can do. It's an infection that we don't have a cure for. We have to support them through it, but there's not a medication that's going to make it go away any quicker. And so we have to do our best to support them, but you see them struggle. You see them struggling to breathe. They don't want to eat or drink. They're dehydrated. They have high fever. They're miserable. They look miserable. And we do our best to support them through that. But it is very, very hard to watch.
We pray for the healthcare team supporting and caring for these patients and families.
And we continue to listen for...
I'm going to pray right now that you would bless Cliff with your word. Would you anoint him? With this measles situation, I can just honestly tell you that we haven't taken any steps as a church. We did leave it up to the mothers. We believe very strongly in the authority of the parents in the home. Does that make sense? That they need to and should have the freedom to guide and lead their children. We choose not to be alarmists. That doesn't mean that we want to be careless. Like I said, with COVID, it was definite. Here were some clear directions from our government. Whereas in this case, we haven't gotten any clear direction. Okay, and so I think that's all I really can say, is that we haven't gotten any clear direction. So therefore, life as usual.
We don't normally do like flu vaccines or anything, but like the tetanus, the DTaP shots, or the measles and the mumps, and we did those vaccines. We don't normally do like flu vaccines. We kind of are fight it out people, but for major scenarios like this, it makes me very thankful that we did vaccinate and kind of one less worry as a parent. I feel like vaccines were created to save lives, and even if they're not perfect, probably the good outweigh the bad. While I was in line waiting, hop in, crawl across, and put your seatbelt